Erica Pinkett was a familiar face to the love and hip-hop Atlanta faithful, and her bold personality and unfiltered tongue made her both a star and a target. However, tonight, Pinkett's swagger carried a dangerous edge, a reckless bravado fueled by weeks of escalating tension she'd been entangled in. Her stilettos clicked rhythmically against the polished concrete floor, and her crimson dress hugged her curves, catching the strobe lights as she moved like a beacon in the sea of bodies. The club was ablaze with anticipation as the crowd sensed a storm brewing in a velvet rope VIP section near the back. A bitter feud with Lil Scrappy's inner circle, specifically his baby mama Erica Dixon and his formidable mother Mama D, had started, and the rumors of Pinkett's alleged disrespect had spread like wildfire through Atlanta's gossip mill. With her dark hair pulled back to highlight the steely features, Erica Dixon sat with a small but devoted team. Her stance was comfortable, but her eyes were keenly studying the turmoil beyond. The resolve in her eyes. Alongside her, Mama D held, court-like royalty, her gold hoop earrings and layered necklaces glinting under the flickering lights, her sleek black jumpsuit understated yet commanding, reflecting her no-nonsense approach. Her fingers drummed lightly on the leather armrest of the booth, revealing the tension coiled beneath her calm exterior. Her bold energy and scarlet lipstick complemented each other, and she leaned in to whisper something to Erica in a low, conspiratorial voice. The two ladies had been tense for weeks. The crowd parted slightly as Pinkett made her way toward the bar, her laughter piercing the pounding music like a blade. Her hair tossed, her movements deliberate as if daring the room to challenge her to the onlookers. Pinkett's flirtations with Scrappy had been bold ever since her name started circling in his orbit, but it was her most recent jab, a thinly veiled insult aimed at Erica Dixon's role as a mother and Mama D's overbearing presence, that had escalated the feud into dangerous territory. Take a mocking step in a room full of gasoline, she was a lit match. She leaned against the bar and ordered a drink with a coy smile, seemingly unaware of the storm she had caused. However, Pinkett knew exactly what she was doing. She thrived on the attention and the power of holding the room's focus tonight, even though she had miscalculated the cost. Some people whispered that she was fearless, while others called her foolish. As she slid out of the booth, Erica Dixon's jaw tightened as her eyes met Pinkett's from across the club. Mama D didn't have to say anything because she knew her daughter-in-law was going to take care of business. The crowd seemed to notice the change as she moved freely but purposefully, raising an eyebrow and twisting her lips into a small, knowing smirk. When Erica walked across the floor, there was a ripple of excitement. Her steady stride and unreadable look belied the fire in her eyes. Pinkett was laughing with a friend in the middle of a sentence, but the topic was more than just what she had said. It was about loyalty, respect, and the unwritten laws of their culture. At the bar, her smile momentarily faltered as she saw Erica coming, but she soon recovered, squaring her shoulders and tilting her chin defiantly. The tension in the air crackled, the music faded into a dull roar. And as the confrontation loomed, Erica didn't bother to use politeness or warnings. Instead, she swung her fist precisely, taking Pinkett by surprise and sending her stumbling back against the bar. The impact knocked over a tray of glasses, and the crash punctuated the chaos, causing the crowd to gasp collectively. Intake of breath as phones were whipped out to record every second. Pinkett recovered quickly, her shock turning to rage. She lunged forward, swinging wildly, her nails brushing Erica's arm. But Erica was unrelenting, her years of navigating Atlanta's cutthroat scene giving her an advantage. She grabbed Pinkett's wrist, yanking her forward and landing another blow, this time to the shoulder. The bar area erupted into chaos, with bottles toppled, drinks spilled, and onlookers shouting, some applauding the fight, while others frantically fled. As she struggled to free herself, Pinkett's frantic but uncontrollable motions caused her dress to tear at the seam. Security guards pushed through the mob, their cries barely audible over the shouting crowd. Mama D, who was watching from the VIP area, had a proud yet calculating grin on her face. This wasn't just a fight, it was a reckoning because Pinkett had disrespected not only Erica, but the entire family, and their world required an answer. Mad's jewelry was played with by her fingers, but her eyes never. In the midst of the chaos below, the guards eventually arrived and began to pry the women apart. Erica's chest heaved, her knuckles stung, but her glare remained unwavering. Pinkett clutched her arm. Her face was a mask of shock and defiance. Her hair was unkempt, and her dress was askew. The crowd was buzzing with excitement, already spinning. The story for Instagram and X. Erica Dixon just laid her out. One woman yelled, while another questioned whether Pinkett had it coming. Regardless, it was evident that Pinkett's mouth had written a check on her body. Not able to cash. She gave Erica one last scowl, but the argument had sapped her confidence. Pinkett was led by security to the exit, her heels unsteady on the slippery floor. Erica went back to the VIP area, her head held high, but her breathing still labored. To correct her, Mama D gave her a gentle nod and spoke in a tone full of satisfaction. Although Erica didn't smile, the anger in her eyes subsided a little and was replaced by a silent resolve in the realm of hip-hop and love. Baby, nobody is insulting this family. She had ensured hers was indestructible tonight. Customers went back to their drinks, dances, and flirtations with the DJ spinning a new song as the club gradually regained its rhythm. However, the energy had changed, and Erica Dixon's takedown was already launching a new chapter in the tale of loyalty, treachery, and retaliation that characterized Atlanta's hip-hop scene outside of the club. Pinkett vanished into the night, with her stubbornness unwavering and her pride hurt, promising to return with women like she was a familiar face to the love and hip-hop Atlanta faithful. And tonight was Erica Dixon's night. The Queen reminded everyone that there were some boundaries that should not be crossed, and Erica Pinkett strutted through the club with the confidence of a queen. Her crimson dress hugged her curves, catching the strobe lights as she moved, a beacon in the sea of bodies. Her bold personality and unfiltered tongue made her both a star and a target. Lil Scrappy's inner circle, particularly his baby mama Erica Dixon and his strong mother Mama D, had been embroiled in a vicious battle with Pinkett for weeks, which had given her a deadly edge and reckless boldness. The gossip mill in Atlanta was ablaze with rumors of Pinkett's purported disdain. In a velvet-roped VIP section in the rear, Eric Dixon sat with a small but devoted crew, and the club was electrified with anticipation as each rumor drove the flames higher. She wore a sleek black jumpsuit that was modest yet authoritative, reflecting her no-nonsense approach. Her muscles drummed softly on the leather armrest, and her stance relaxed, but her eyes were sharply monitoring the turmoil beyond. Her dark hair was pushed back, highlighting the steely determination in her stare.